My name is Ilma and I'm English teacher in the SMKN WONOASRI. We can learn and we can see this explanation together.
Class. Today we're going to discuss about explanation text.
Let us
Are
take
you
a
ready?
look into the existing and ongoing environmental issues. Our environment is constantly changing. However, as our environment changes, so does the need to become increasingly aware of the problems that surround it. Let us look at the various problems we are facing now. Global warming leads to rising temperatures of the oceans and the earth surface, causing natural disasters that include flooding, melting of polar ice caps, rise in sea levels, and also unnatural patterns of precipitation such as flash floods, hurricanes, wildfires, drought, excessive snow, or desertification. At present, forests cover 30% of the land, but every year tree cover is lost to make that land available for residential, industrial, or commercial purposes. Climate change happens due to the increase in temperature of the atmosphere by burning fossil fuels and the release of harmful gases by industries. Acid rain occurs due to the presence of certain pollutants in the atmosphere. This is caused due to the combustion of fossil fuels or erupting volcanoes or rotting vegetation which release harmful gases into the atmosphere. Urban sprawl refers to the migration of population from high-density urban areas to low-density rural areas. This results in land degradation, increased traffic, environmental, and health issues. If humans continue moving forward in such a harmful way towards the future, then there will be no future to consider. We need to stop all this harmful practices and move towards a better and peaceful future.
Let's ready to read the text. Okay. We can answer the question later. I just show you the example of explanation text. Definition. Explanation is a text which tell processes relating to forming of natural, social, scientific, and cultural phenomena. Generic structure of explanation text. General statement, stating the phenomenon issues which are to be explained. Sequenced explanation, state language features of explanation text. Using simple present tense.
Today,
Using passive
we'll
voice.
learn about floods.
Using action verbs, grow, wide, knock,
Floods are
jump,
a natural
run,
event in
etc.
which a dry
Chronological
area or a
connectors.
dry
First,
piece of land
second,
suddenly
after that,
gets
finally,
submerged
then,
underwater.
etc.
It
Abstract
simply
noun,
means
beginning,
too much water
happiness,
everywhere,
courage,
even around
displeasure,
our houses.
love, etc.
Flooding is very dangerous. The overflowing water carries along objects like houses, bridges, furniture, trees, farms, animals, even people. Sometimes it carries a whole city. So dangerous. The natural behavior of water is that it moves from higher ground level to lower ground level. This means the lower ground is a lot more likely to experience flooding. Let's learn the main reasons for flooding. Rain. Whenever it rains heavily and there is less drainage, flooding occurs. Overflowing rivers. When there is more water upstream than usual, and as it flows downstream to the low-lying areas or floodplains, the excess water flows into the land, causing flooding. Breaking of dams. When there's too much water behind a dam, the force of water breaks it, causing overflowing of water, which results in flooding. Strong winds. Seawater can be carried by strong winds and hurricanes onto dry coastal lands, which results in flooding. Sometimes, the winds carry rains by themselves. Tropical cyclones and hurricanes can produce rains, which cause massive flooding. Melting snow. When the temperature rises, ice melts, resulting in immense movement of water into dry places. There are 4 main types of floods. Flash floods, rapid onset floods, slow onset floods, and storm surge flooding. Flash floods. A flood which develops in less than 6 hours is called a flash flood. They can occur almost everywhere, but most commonly in low-altitude areas with poor drainage systems. There's mostly no warning and no preparation, so the impact can be devastating. Rapid onset floods. Rapid onset floods last for usually 1 or 2 days and cause more damage. as people usually have less time to plan their evacuation. Slow onset floods. They tend to develop slowly and can last for days and even weeks. This type of flood tends to give people time to move to higher ground. Slow onset floods occur in Bangladesh every year, causing many diseases. Storm surge flooding. This happens during a storm, hurricane, or cyclone. It is a strong wave of water that sweeps onto land. It's an incredibly dangerous threat for people living along the coast. It was severe in New Orleans, USA during Hurricane Katrina in 2007. The results of floods are devastating. We should try our best to follow some safety tips before, during, and after flooding. Some of them are: if you have pre-information about flooding, be prepared to evacuate. Turn off the gas and electrical appliances. Try going to a place
Okay, next, we will analyze the text by using some features or functions of descriptive.
Example of explanation text, analyzed. Flooding is an overflowing of densely populated areas are at high risk of flash flooding. The construction
And see you for the next. I hope this material will help you to understand about